I'm not gonna lie to you guys, today has been horrible. Like, yeah, like everything that could go wrong went wrong. Yeah, that's how today was. But instead of just sitting here moping, I'm gonna breathe and record this video. Today we're gonna be talking about my accident and what happened, which I'm surprised I have not talked about this yet, but in full detail. But yeah, if you want to learn how I ended up here, kinda, then please keep watching. Okay, everything I say right now is going to be hearsay technically, because I actually don't remember the accident. I don't remember weeks of my life, so there's that. And this is just based off of what people told me, which is kind of funky because some people didn't have the same story, but it's whatever. So basically I was at a friend's house. Two people, their house is like a duplex, and so you have to like walk up a bunch of stairs, and then their porch like wraps around, and it's brick for like, so you can sit on it. So we were at those two people. I'm going to call them J and E, because I don't feel like just saying those people. We were at J and E's house, and it was me, J, E, C, G, and another C. I guess I could say their names, but just in case it don't want to be said, I'm not going to say it. But we were all hanging out, and we, from what I heard, weren't there that long before it happened. And they said I was sitting on the brick part. I've sat on this brick part, guys, so many times, like, I thought nothing of it. And they said I wasn't drunk or anything, which is great. But I passed out, and I fell backwards too fast for anyone to help. They said that I like flipped on a bush and landed face down, and like one arm landed on a rock, my right arm. I don't remember, so I can't, like, there's a part in my brain where I really do remember them trying to move me, but at the same time it's not in the right location in my head. Like in my head we were somewhere else, but I think like I just messed up the location, because I do remember like someone trying to move me. But like, so you know how like when someone falls like that, you shouldn't move them, you know? Well, I got moved, which, I mean, none of us were thinking that. No one would have thought that this injury would be what it was and cause what it did, you know? So when they tried to help me up and I could not move, I wasn't there, but just thinking of it now, finding out you can't move, like, that's so scary. But yeah, I couldn't move. And so they said, one of them told me that J and E, or at least J from the J and E, said not to call 911. You are not a real friend if you say something like that. And when I found that out, I was just like, no. I already wasn't cool with you at the moment. We was arguing, and now I'm not your friend, period. But anyways, moving forward. They said, like, why would you say that? Would you rather me be dead on your front lawn or in a hospital? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I not only did I break my neck, but I tore an artery. So I was bleeding out, literally. And so they hadn't even called 911. One of them calls my brother, and they're like telling my brother what's going on, yada yada yada. My brother's like, well, have you called 911? They're gonna talk about some no. My brother was like, well, call them. And so he's on my mom, and they went to the hospital, and they beat me there actually. But none of the people there with me, none of my friends rode with me in the ambulance, and none of them met me at the hospital. Like, none of them showed up, not a single one. And so my mom and my brother were like, what the heck? And my mom was like, where the hell are they? And so she called one of them, because I guess she had that person's number. And or no, my brother had the number. Yeah, that makes sense now. And they were like, well, we didn't want you to get mad. And my mom was like, well, if it was an accident, why would I have been mad? Which, I'm not saying it wasn't an accident, but they, like, the way they reacted was fishy, which doesn't mean it wasn't an accident. But I'm just like, yeah, you know, when people like act weird and you're like, something don't add up. Well, they finally show up. I don't know if all of them did, but from what I heard, they were like in the waiting room, like crying and all that. But the doctor told them that if they had waited 10 or 15 more minutes, I would have bled out from that artery and been dead. Which is, you know, it's, when you hear that, it's like, wow. And you didn't want them to call 911. If they had waited just 10 more minutes, I'd have been dead. When you hear that, it's like, the fuck? But, so he told them that, and when I was in the ER, they told my mom, my brother, all of them, because my mom's friends were also there, her close friends. He told them that, well, no, let me stop. I had two doctors. One that was really focused on like my surgery and my neck and all that, and then I had the one that was like focused on the artery. And so from what I heard, they were like going back and forth about which one was more important to work on first. And it ended up being the artery. So for a week, around a week, they had shaved my head, put a halo on, which is like a metal thing that goes around your head, and put magnets on it. So I couldn't move my head while that artery healed. So I had to wait a while for my surgery. They took out all my piercings, by the way, when they did that. It sucked. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little upset. But it's okay, I'm living, so that's great. But once the artery was healed, I went and got my surgery, and they basically were telling my mom, like, she's not gonna make it. The chances of her making it are very unlikely, and basically my mom should have prepared for me to stroke out or something like that, just another way to die. And at first my mom said like it really hit her, and like she was being strong through all of it, but eventually she broke down. But she said when she did, she heard God's voice, and he was just like, not today, Ricky, she'll be alright. And my mom just sat up and was like, she'll be fine. And the doctors actually thought that she had, like, just, like, you know, just pushed too far and cracked. But I made it. I did. And I made it to ICU, and which is crazy. Well, it's not crazy, but, like, it is, because, like, if that's not, I don't hear anyone say it. If that is not proof that God is real, for me it is, because I should have been dead on the real, like on the real, I should be dead. But she heard in her head, not today, Ricky, she's gonna be alright, and then I was alright. So for me, I mean, believe what y'all want to believe, but for me, that's just even more confirmation. But yeah, and then I ended up in ICU, and I told you the whole ICU story, how long I was there. But, that's basically it. That's the whole story of my accident that I remember. Not that I remember, that I was told. So, yeah, I went through some crap, y'all. Like, I really did. But, yeah, that's the end of my story. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you were interested in it. And like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And I want to thank you for all the love that I got, especially on my 2-year video. And yeah, I will see you guys next Tuesday.